Okay, so a pretty special video for you guys right here. We have a brand new phone farm expansion. That is right, guys. You're not going to want to miss this one because we haven't done an expansion this big since, well, a while ago, since I started the phone farm, really. So guys, today I will be taking you along on this journey of expanding the phone farm pretty much from start to finish, where we ordered the phones to actually receiving the phones to pretty much putting up the phones on the wall itself. I will also go over which apps are running as well as the profitability of phone farming currently. Now if you guys are new to the channel or the concept of phone farming, well guys, how this works is pretty much you buy a bunch of phones and you run money making apps that pay you passively / semi-passively, and you guys will make your money back that way and then continue earning from then on. And yes, they pay you in gift cards, PayPal cash, and crypto. Now with that being said, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump straight into the content. Oh my god guys, today I'm so excited because guys, these are freaking heavy, but guys, today we got 20 brand new phones. I believe this one has like 5 Google Pixels in them, or Google Pixel 2s, I forgot, but these are S7 active phones, so let's go ahead and crack them open, see what's in here. So in the first box that we're opening, you guys will see that we're pulling out Samsung S7 Actives. Now in this box there's only 15 because I previously ordered one pack just to see if they would actually work. So we had 20 of these phones added to our collection. As for the second box, you guys will see we have ordered 5 Google Pixel 2s, all of which have been in very poor condition, but it should work for what we're trying to do with it. Alright guys, so after we've unboxed everything, we had 20 Samsung S7 Actives, then we had 2 models of the LG K210, and of course our 5 Google Pixel 2s. So in this phone farm expansion, we will have 27 phones added to our phone farm. And don't worry guys, we'll get into cost and ROI in a little bit, but for now stick with me guys, because right now it is time to get these set up on the board. Okay, so obviously we needed to charge the phones we just ordered for them to actually work. Now when we first took down the board, there wasn't any chargers on there for these phones, so what we had to do is we ordered a bunch of chargers from Amazon.com, and soon enough they showed up, and all we had to do was unbox them, plug them in through the little holes of the board, and we also had to install brand new power bars because there weren't enough of them. So with a little bit of help guys, we were able to get this entire board assembled and ready to go for all the brand new phones, and it wasn't really that hard. All we had to do was attach the power bars using a few screws, and that was pretty much it. Okay guys, a really quick update for all of you guys right now. So we have pretty much half the amount of phones lying over here and on the floor, and then the other half is still on the other side of this board right here. We finally got all the power cables or power bars all connected up onto the board, and now we actually have to grab these cables right here and plug them all in, test them all up, make sure they all work, and then we can actually flip it back up and place them right there on the wall once again, and that way guys, we can add all the phones onto the top row and everything should look pretty nice. Right guys, so at this point, after struggling to put these wires in pretty much, we spent a little bit of time doing so, and we finally finished wiring everything for the phone farm, meaning we could finally stick on all the phones and actually test if they charge. So moment of truth here guys, we went around testing every single plug. As you guys can see, I literally took a phone and stuck it into every single cable on that board until I verified that all the chargers were working. So now all that was left to do is put the entire board back up on the wall, and of course add all the phones once that is done. Right guys, so at this point we had everything ready to go for the phone farm board. All that was left to do was put it up. So now I got a little bit of help because, you know, this thing is kind of big and heavy. So yeah guys, it was pretty simple for me. All I had to do was like stand around and hold the board. And a quick shout out to my dad who helped me actually put this phone farm up, because otherwise, yeah, that would be pretty impossible to do by myself. Okay guys, so now that the board is actually up and ready to go, we needed to actually get the phones ready to go. This means we had to actually install the same applications across 27 phones, and I was using, I believe, around 4 to 5 applications. So yeah guys, that's a a lot of applications to sign up to and get downloaded and all that. But besides the point, guys, let's go ahead and actually jump right into it. So after we unboxed the phones, which came with a little bit of difficulty, we decided for this phone farm section I would just use the most basic consistent apps that we actually have available to us. This means currently on these brand new phones right here, these 27 phones that we just obtained, I won't be putting any like play to earn apps or any apps that pretty much require me to actually switch applications after a few months of using it, or automation not working like on current music. So I decided, let's actually just go with the most simple basic apps that are consistent, easy to use, and the biggest one obviously is just consistency, because I'm trying to aim for a phone farm that's easy to maintain and consistent every single month with its earnings. So with this phone farm, guys, we are actually using only, I believe, 5 apps on this expansion of the phone farm, that is. It may change in the future, who knows, but for now, guys, these are the 5 apps I will be using. So starting off on our list, we have S'mores, obviously. S'mores will make us around 10 cents every single day. Next we have My Robinhood app, which is pretty much the same thing as S'mores, but you pretty much double down on the same swipe. So you can swipe up twice and earn double the amount pretty much. So we'll be making another 10 cents off that every single day. Next we also put Cash Piggy across all those phones, which is going to make us roughly around 5 cents every single day. As well, we'll throw in CryptoTab, which earns us another roughly 5 cents every single day on the Pro account. And lastly, we have our passive background app called Reclaim or Killy, whichever name resonates with you guys, but that one makes roughly around 6 cents every single day, which brings our total earnings for each device to 36 cents every single day. Now obviously that doesn't seem like much, but guys, let's go ahead and multiply this out. 36 cents. Multiply that by 30 days, which is $10.80. Multiply that by the amount of phones we have, which is 27, and every single month, guys, we will be making $291.60 extra just for this extension of the phone farm, not the entire thing, just this 27 phones right here that we have. So obviously that's a nice decent amount of passive income being added every single month to our phone farm. I believe after this addition we are now making over 1,000 every single month, pretty much passively, semi-passively with the phone farm. So that is pretty cool, guys. Now that you guys know exactly how much this phone farm makes, let's actually see what it costs to actually get to that point. So let's go ahead and break down our cost pretty much right here. We have $985 dedicated to the Samsung phones, which are 20 of them. Next, we had $105 spent on the LG phones, and there were 2 of them. As well, guys, we spent $183.44 on the Google Pixel 2s, and of course there were 5 of them. And lastly, on our equipment list, we have around $60 in chargers plus power bars, so roughly around there, which brings our total for the equipment cost to $1,333.44 for all 27 phones and whatever else is needed to run them. And for any of you guys who want to be a little bit picky, we're going to go ahead and overestimate on this. Let's throw in $20 extra for electricity for these extra 27 phones. Well, guys, for the initial cost of around $1,353.44, we can actually expect an ROI of 139 days, or pretty much 4.6 months, which is not bad at all for an investment. And in fact, guys, after like those 4 to 5 months, it's all profit from there. And honestly, guys, it's kind of a no-brainer if you guys haven't already gotten started with phone farming. So guys, really quick, I just wanted to explain something about phone farming, and that is, despite all these numbers, the initial cost, the ROI, all of it really doesn't matter. Now hear me out for a second, because phone farming is not just a business. It's not just a way of making passive income. It has become a lifestyle. Nah, I'm messing with you guys right now. It's obviously all about the money.